11th edition, guys.
11th edition, baby! Right,
Yeah, so if it
Yeah.
wasn't obvious by the countless references and the fact that we did a reaction to the Astartes 2 trailer, we all play Warhammer 40,000.
we sure do.
And
And James,
not only are we financially invested in there, we're quite emotionally invested in there based on our excitement for the new trailer to come out.
I'm very excited for this. But also, James Workshop, where's Astartes 2? Astartes 2 was announced a long time ago, and we've heard nothing else.
Yeah, I sent this to you. It's been a year, James. It's been a year since that trailer.
Give me something here. Anyway, yeah. So this is the. It's not really the trailer for. It's like a secondary trailer for 11th edition, because they had the.
It's not the reveal. No, this is kind of. This is what, for lack of a better term, I'd say. This is the sort of. That was very much Operation Imperator, which is what's happening on Armageddon. This is the 40k as kind of a larger
narrative or whatever.
Armageddon.
Oh yeah,
this
okay.
Is
I feel
the new 40k kind of.
Yeah, this is the 11th edition trailer. The other one was the trailer for like the bot. Like, it's so weird that they're doing high budget, like super high fidelity
I'm not
CGI trailers for board games, but I love it. I don't care. This is peak cinema. Have you guys all watched this? I watched it once, but it was like on my phone on a bus, so whatever. Like, it doesn't count.
Yes, I've seen the trailer. Yes, I freeze framed. Yes, I went through it frame by frame in 4K.
Oh dear.
Because I can.
This won't be in 4K.
I have 4K monitors.
Ooh. Now you know where all the Patreon money goes.
Yeah,
just
straight
kidding.
to my monitors.
We don't have Patreon. We're not even monetized. And you can help us out with that by follow, subscribing, blah 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 blah. Do a comment.
That's my line. That's my line.
Yeah, well, you're slow on the uptake.
You didn't answer if you watched the trailer, so
yeah, you cut out this conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Prof's alive. Holy fuck.
Yeah, crazy.
Who could have
I
imagined?
just had nothing to add to that.
We asked you a question, you dick.
I had nothing to add.
Have you watched the trailer?
Nah.
Prof hasn't what?
Really?
Good.
No.
Well, that's good. We have a genuine first-time reaction then. Oh, look at this guy having a job. What a loser.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
Anyway, we've waffled on for a little bit, so how about we watch it?
Play the movie.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It is the 41st millennium.
Damn.
For more than 100 centuries,
I love all the pilgrims.
has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth.
Oh, big A.
Yeah.
I know that symbol.
He is the
Look at his arm. Look at him.
in the war
It's
between
beautiful.
gods.
The endless pilgrims coming to Terra.
Yeah.
And master of a million worlds.
What caliber do you reckon that gun is?
Is inexhaustible.
Yes.
It's like 4 Valkyries long, so.
Big.
He is the carrion lord of the Imperium, for whom 1,000 souls are sacrificed every day, so his may continue to burn. He is
I love all the different versions of his corpse.
writhing with power,
Liking that.
sustained by forbidden
This is the first official depiction of the Golden Throne that we have.
Yeah.
to be alive in such
So this is from the Armageddon trailer.
is to be
Oh, there's an ultramarine
give
for
it a
some
bit.
reason. Fuck off. There we go. That's better. Please.
It is to live
That's such a cool vehicle.
I can't wait to build that.
most
Yeah.
bloody regime imaginable.
I love the Space Marine helmet cams as well.
Yeah, they're neat.
The tales
Very
of those times.
Oh,
Yeah.
Elder.
Yeah. Woo.
Now they won't be mentioned for the rest of the edition.
Forget
And they're gone.
technology and science.
Yeah, get it by Admeki Brothers.
Being
Yeah.
never to be relearned.
Man, they really need to do a new Trazen model.
Oh, surely he's on his way.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the Titan War.
Forget the promise of progress and understanding.
That seems like an easy way to get your tunnel to collapse.
I love this scene.
For in the grim darkness of the far future,
Ooh.
He's a Black Legion?
there's only
Yeah, Black Legion.
Yeah.
Get him, boys!
Yeah. Uh-oh. Look
Don't
behind
look
you,
behind you.
idiots. This scene was... it's so cool. The umbilical cord going into the sky.
Yeah. The big acid pools. Yeah.
only an eternity.
I love the Prime, like, commanding them.
That's a sword wall.
And the laughter of thirsting gods. But the universe is
Yeah.
a big
Was that-
place.
Was that?
I love this
What
line.
happens, you will not be missed.
Touch Grimdark there. That's metal as fuck. Alright. Damn.
Someone 100% has that as their desktop wallpaper.
Yeah, I'm clipping this out later. That was cool. God damn. They've really... I do like they're leaning a bit more into the grimdarkiness. I feel like they every now and then they go a little bit too derpy.
They're reinforcing the no peace amongst the stars. You are nothing. You are dust on the wind in the grand scale of things. You will
Yeah.
live and you will die, and no one and nothing will remember your passing.
Okay, hang on. I might actually just have it on like mute, and I'll just have it playing in the background.
So this is a cool detail before we move on from this. I was told this. I haven't actually fact checked this, but see
believe
the
you.
2 teeth that he's missing.
Yeah.
So if you look at the teeth numbering, because your teeth are numbered, right? He's missing the 2nd and the 11th tooth.
Dun dun dun.
Like that's fun. Like that's
Whether
just
or not
that's just
that's
cool.
I wonder if
purpose,
that
that
was
is
int-
actually really
I
cool.
could go and fact check that.
No, I like to believe your sweet lies. That's way more fun. For anyone
I
that's
enjoy
not
spreading misinformation.
anyone that's not in the know, the 2nd and 11th founding chapters of Space Marines were removed from all knowledge and history. Like they were errata deleted. So they don't exist. They never existed. What do you mean? It goes the 1st Legion, then the 3rd Legion, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you
One.
count.
Yeah.
3.
The number 2 and 11 are actually banned from use in Imperial. No. I'm just joking.
Well, I think
It's the first official depiction that we've had of what the Emperor actually looks like on the Golden Throne and what the Golden Throne actually looks like.
and even then, I think they're also going to be like, but this isn't really him.
Well, we don't know what he really looks like either.
Yeah, it's just
Because-
like, these are depictions of him.
It's been established in the books that he doesn't really speak, he just kind of projects.
Yeah, this is a really cool trailer. I really like it.
It's very cool. The little Aquila symbol. Like, that's such a cool little nod that we kind of have like our own prayer hands now.
Yeah. Makes sense.
His armor. It's cool. Look at that armor. Like, look at all the sculpting
the
behind
statue.
that fist.
Yeah, it's
Marlo said this earlier, but the gold
yeah.
on the palace, as the pilgrims are walking in, it's like shrouded in darkness, but you see like little specks of light come through that reflect light that kind of tell you that it's all gold, but it's just so like dark and gloomy that it just kind of looks cold.
Well, it looks like like this scene here where you can see the gold, but also I feel that all the stuff, all the building behind it has probably come in the last 10,000 years. So this was probably a grander point at some point in time before the Imperium just built up more and more around it. Because obviously, if the Emperor's in there, you need all the defenses and stuff. So, yeah, it's very cool. It's cool to see the actual Imperial Palace. Because the Imperial Palace is basically the size of a continent. It's enormous.
So, it's the entire what's the mountain range that Everest is part of?
Himalayas.
Like the
Himalayas.
Himalayas. It's the entire Himalayas. The entire Himalayas were flattened to make the palace,
Yeah, it's like you couldn't find a flatter spot, dipshit.
like the steppes of
it's-
Russia.
It's really important, I assure you.
Yeah, but I destroy this mountain range. I feel like
I could be wrong, but it's symbolic to like where the Emperor of Mankind kind of originally dwelled.
he was the original Yeti. Um,
That would make a lot of sense. Like,
oh shit, he was Bigfoot the whole time. Yeah. I don't. There's a lot. There's stories of like there's books written about like things that happened inside the Imperial Palace. That was quite I liked a lot. There was a short story from the perspective of the fallen Dark Angel Cypher, and they talk about like there's like this place is enormous, but there's like the scribes have like gang warfare with each other over bullshit, like, and the custodies
yes, the
will
the
step
light
in.
nuclear exchange.
Yeah.
Over,
Like-
yeah.
And like the custodians don't give a shit or whatever. They're just like, as long as it doesn't get out of hand, they don't care. It's like whatever, kill each other. It doesn't matter. I kind of like that. Like this is like the center of all of humanity, and the scribes and fucking clerks are like getting into like fights over what size staple to use or fucking what font. It's like, no, Comic Sans is allowed. Just shooting each other.
I'm liking the animations 40K's been
They're
pumping out.
they're very good, and it just everyone's just like, how about just give us a fucking show, bro, or a movie or something. Like,
Well,
look,
it does make me question, like, why haven't you done anything?
why haven't we done something yet? Because fuck you.
Because animation takes a lot of time.
It does,
so
but they've
I
had
have
a lot of
actually
time.
found.
Yeah, they've
I
had
have
40
actually found the
years.
source.
40,000 years,
according
some
to
might
the-
say.
Who do you think clambers up these statues every day and lights those candles, or is there like a servo skull that does that for them? Or
It's
cherubs.
literally the billions of pilgrims that visit.
I bet they get a guy to do it.
No, yeah, there's a guy that's paid in like not being murdered.
I don't know if it's still canon anymore, but there's like a joke that there's like a guy who lights the candles in the Imperial Palace, and by the time he's lit them all, he has to
To
like
start again.
Yeah, but it's like every single floor because it's massive. Also, those guns, that
Huge.
ship that flew in front of it, that's a Valkyrie.
Yeah, so those guns are like 100 meters across. How do you load
Editor,
that?
put the Valkyrie up on screen.
Maybe.
Like you're shooting a small maul at somebody. Like
I love this little scene, like the statue, and it changes the Emperor's face as he's guiding them through the Immaterium.
yeah, the Astronomicon.
Yeah. All these like psychers that are like, oh, by the way, it's feeding time for the Emperor, so they have to feed him like he's a giant fucking goldfish. Like sprinkle this shit near him. I don't even know how they fully feed him.
This is interesting. So it shows him in his armor on the throne in a couple of positions, but then also the throne empty
Yeah,
and the light in the throne. See how it's like flickering as the Chaos Gods. Like this is really cool if this is what the actual throne room looks like. But like the Chaos Maelstrom that's swirling and the Chaos Gods, you can see them fighting in like the light, and the light is slowly fading and like flickering out.
yeah. I mean, there is
Who
a
cares about Space Marines?
Ugh, fuck these guys off. No one likes them. Oh look, oh good, a captain. Oh, he's got a shield and a sword. How
He's
original!
got two swords.
Oh,
Yeah.
good stuff. Chainsaws are cool. More chainsaws.
Chainsaws are very cool.
I think they're cooler than power swords, personally. I like this thing. Look at that. Fucking
Big Mech Dagger Rig. Yes.
The big mech dagger rig.
I
Yeah,
believe is what it's called.
it's something like that. It's just like, hey, we need a new dreadnought for the orcs, but also, bonk.
I like his little like orc controller headset that he has on.
Yeah,
I forget his face smashed in by a Crozius.
he's got an eye patch. That's sick. Look at him go. Arr. Take that, blueberry. Should have looked behind,
Orc
idiot.
chain bayonets.
He's got a powered, yeah. Like, I love this. If you look at the axe, hang on, watch as he brings the axe down. It's fucking sick. Come on, no. Chop this guy, and you can see it's driven by a little chain and a motor. It's got a little
Oh, yeah.
bicycle.
Yeah, so
It's got a bicycle chain running it.
it's powered. Yeah, it's got a little bicycle chain, but also, did you see it rev up and like spit black soot just before he swung?
Yeah, the
Actually, you can kind of still see it like trickling up behind.
if you've seen the yeah, there's those back bits aren't well the lower piece. Hang on, I'm just gonna get my mouse over there. This piece is not a spike or anything. That's the exhaust. And if you look at the bottom of the axe, there's a hose leading to like a little jerry can on his back. This thing's just run by
Yeah, he's
diesel,
got, like,
little
a little-
diesel motor.
He's got like a little tether that he like runs it to. They've done
So
that for a few-
silly.
The big boss that was shown off. He has like a power axe that's like got cables running to it and like a pack on his belt,
Yeah.
so he can like run power to it. So the orcs, they're doing some really fun. They're doing some really fun stuff at the moment.
Orc models are great, and like the new box looks cool. All the Space Marine stuff looks just so like when you compare to the orcs, all the Space Marine stuff, it just looks a little too generic. And it's meant to be because it's meant to be for every possible chapter, so obviously, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah, but the poses and stuff for the new intercessors look great. I don't agree with the new eradicators with the heavy bolters. They seem a bit weird.
Oh, I like the little shields. Apparently, the shields are heat shields
Gun
though.
shields are fine.
Oh look, there's a
My Diverger.
yeah. The tall hats don't make sense, but they're kind of cool.
That's what that is. I
Yeah.
know what those are.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the Crimson Hunter.
Tau weren't even mentioned, so boo.
Yeah, so
You're
you
not-
need to be
you're
on the
not-
Eldar
You're
side.
not there anymore.
Crazy. Look at the tower player. Everyone point.
Who
What do you reckon he's using? Like Volkite?
knows? Crazy mechanicus tech.
Crazy, like forbidden technology. I'm guessing.
Looks like a
Volkite.
melter pistol, maybe.
He has flesh. He's not a true Admech.
Yeah, the flesh is
He's
weak.
not true servant of the machine gun. Also, Titan walks. Oh,
Yeah, I feel. I mean, I like the a good Titan walk too, but I feel like they've almost overused them now. They're like, oh look, here's a little man walking next to a Titan. This is like the
No, but they
third
didn't-
or fourth video they've had them in.
they didn't. It's like the Horus Heresy trailer when that released, where you saw the Space Marines like running up behind the Titan as it advanced.
That was sick.
Like this is the same thing. Like it's focusing on just the chaos. Is that Legio Storm?
It's
Like this guy covering himself.
it's the scale that I really like. I guess like oh look this gigantic walking monstrosity that's like pumping damage out, and then you've got a dude with like a laser M1 Garand.
Yeah, that Titan is fighting things that are beyond the horizon,
Yeah,
and your trenches are being overrun, and this thing doesn't care. It's like
I like this
striding
scene.
through your battle.
Yeah,
oh
same.
this guy gets the crack grenade on him. Oh,
Yeah, and then I like how
these
the
guys.
Chaos Marine stuff's coming up.
I love this little hero moment. Everyone's like, yeah. Oh, it's right behind me, isn't it? Womp,
Like-
fucking womp.
All the guardsmen that it takes for one fucking Chaos Marine.
I do have one very minor point here, and that's all these Chaos Marines look the same. Like they've got the same helmets, same shoulder pads, and everything. Whereas, like if you've
Fair.
ever built a Legionaries kit, fucking no one looks the same. They are all very different. I would have liked to have seen like a little variety. Just give me a different helmet.
Yeah, but then they only have to do the one model.
Just give me a Mark III helmet or something. I don't care.
I love that scene there.
Yeah, this whole scene here with like
The Swarm Lord, like commanding them to go into the acid to be recycled for the hive ships.
yeah, just like just toss them in the soup.
So fucked up, but so
That's
tyranny.
Tyranids.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
boy.
know.
There's a bit in one of the Gene Stealer novels where they're like jumping into acid, and just to fuck with them, the hive mind like removes that clouding from their minds as they're falling, and so they become fully conscious that they've just jumped into a giant acid pit.
Just for funsies.
Like this bit. So someone's claiming because like Nurgle shows up that like, oh, Nurgle won the great game, but no, it shows all the Chaos Gods in this. Like that was Zeech,
Corn.
Khorne.
A lot of that looks
that's-
like slightly recycled
that-
footage, but it's
Gork
cool.
and Walk. Like I'm glad to see we got Gork and Walk.
Did we? Hang on.
Yeah,
And-
Yeah, that was at the very end.
snarling fangs that you see. That's yeah.
Hang on. Oh,
Yeah, that was actually a good pause there.
damn.
Look at that happy boy.
Yeah, it's like Gork.
I
That's
miss nothing.
dude.
Like-
That's That's very cool, but it's not just an orc face. Like it's a demonic orc. That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
It feels
That
very
looks so cool.
Gork/Mork.
Yeah, this could be Gork or Mork. We're not really sure. He seems
One's
brutal
and cunning, but he could
yeah.
also be
cunning and brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows really? This whole line at the end, I really like. Of it's like, yeah, it's basically no matter how the universe is massive, you don't matter. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
Because this guy, I like his story, right? He pilgrimaged to Terra, and he went to the throne to see the Emperor, and that inspired him to become part of the Imperial Guard. Because he's pilgrimaged to Terra, right? He's obviously, if he joins the Guard, he's going to be the best guardsman to ever guard. And then he dies in the snow.
Oh, was he the guy from the beginning?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the same guy.
Oh
you
yeah,
follow
the
him-
scar.
You follow him through, you follow him through his
Yeah.
pilgrimage to Terra. He joins the Guard, and then you watch him just get unceremoniously clapped by a Space Marine.
Well, that'll get you. Oh,
I do also like the new bolter sounds. Like, they don't sound like guns, because they're not really guns.
It should be very thuddy.
Yeah, it's just a charge to kick it out of the barrel, so the rocket motor takes over.
It should sound like a 40 mil grenade, looks like a boom.
Which it kind of does.
Yeah.
It's like a metallic thunk as they like get sent. But because they're so big, it's
So good. Any final thoughts on this trailer?
No,
Well,
not
Eldar.
really. It's good trailer.
Yeah,
it completes me.
I do kind of wish they okay. What factions didn't get touched?
Tau.
Votan.
Votan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard. Like
If we're separating out like Dark Eldar and like
Drukhari,
Harlequins,
I wouldn't separate
that
Dark.
seems
Drukhari,
yeah.
yes. I would say Harlequins.
that seems
not
a
really.
bit cheap.
Well, I
If you're
would.
doing that, you'd also be like the Gene Stealer cults don't make an appearance.
You got Chaos Marines, but you don't have.
Well, that you know of.
Ooh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
but we
That
get
final
Chaos
guardsman.
Gods.
That final guardsman. He was Gene Stealer cult.
We get the Chaos
What a
Gods.
twist! Yeah, but
Well,
you didn't get World Eaters,
You didn't
T-Sons.
get the Marines themselves.
But that
like-
it's a 3.5 minute trailer. But I feel it would have been cool if you had
A little
make
nod
it
here and there
15
for-
make it 15 seconds longer and add everyone, just so everyone goes oh.
Yeah, there's my faction.
I do have a little bit of a theory that I did voice it earlier when we were watching in private because we're little freaks.
Imagine
the,
not doing
the
things.
Golden Throne is this was talked about by the Harlequins, and they're like, hey, the Golden Throne's failing, like it's gonna fail, you need to fix it. And they tried to get, I think, Dark Eldar in to fix it, but I mean, that's how that went.
Well, I
The
mean,
light's flickering and the light's kind of going out, and also shows that the Emperor was guiding. Like, you caught that. I actually missed that. That like his face changes for that second.
for the
into
statue on the bow of the
Yeah.
ship, yeah,
and
it's
he's,
very
like,
cool.
leading. He's leading the ship through, and I'm like, that's really cool. And it kind of builds up to this sort of what happens when the Astronomicon goes out. What happens when the Emperor finally dies?
Well, they did that.
A
In
lot of people say his eye was moving. I don't think it was, because I did go through frame by frame, and I didn't really see it moving. But I
it's,
like the idea of the Emperor becoming, like, having more agency in the story and trying to kind of save himself a little bit. Not necessarily come back, though.
well, if you read that short story, it's from Cypher. It's called Cypher. It's alluded to that giant sword that he carries on his back is to kill the Emperor.
The Lion Sword.
Yeah. So, spoilers for that book if you've never read it. But
I read
basically,
a 20-year-old book.
it only came out a couple of years ago. Essentially, Cypher gets himself arrested on purpose, like taken imprisoned in the dungeons of the Golden Palace by the Custodes, just so he can break out. And as like the
Alpha Legion.
yeah,
Like,
kind of, yeah. Like,
bullshit.
well, the climax of the book is basically him making his way to the door to the throne room. Like, he is less than 100 meters away from the Emperor. And a custody that was previously in a really grisly fight just like comes out and just talks to him. He basically says, I'm paraphrasing, the custody just says, he says not yet. And Cypher goes, yeah, all right. And just turns around and walks away. And then the custody falls over dead.
Huh. That's cool.
So the theory is that there's so many theories, I guess, but it's like the idea I believe is that the Emperor is a eternal who when he dies he's going to be reborn immediately. But the problem is when he dies, there's going to be a moment while before he can rejuvenate or whatever, where every faction of chaos is going to pour into terror and rip the place apart.
So there's a couple things. There's the Emperor's Webway project, which did get infested by Khorne.
Unfortunately, Magnus did nothing wrong during that. Yeah.
But the bigger issue is the black hole that caused when it exploded, that the Emperor's holding closed.
Yeah.
The moment he dies, we've talked about this, but the moment he dies, Terror just fucking vanishes. Like, Terror just gets consumed. Demons pour out of the warp. The Astronomicon loses signal. So now anyone who was in warp space when he dies is now just
dead.
Lost. Like,
yeah.
There will probably be a second Great Rift form, like the Maelstrom, because all the Chaos Gods will immediately just go ballistic because he's holding them back.
Yeah, that's why he can't
There's also the
die.
question, like, is he gonna regenerate? Because they talk about this in that Harlequin's book, where they're like, no, what you've done is he could have regenerated at full power if he hadn't have been put on the throne, but the throne has been sapping so much from him that he might not be capable of regenerating after this. So if he dies forever.
It's an interesting idea. I wonder, like, this is... It's I kind of like where the story of Warhammer 40,000 is going. In the like, I remember in like I think it might have been 7th edition. Up to 7th edition, I think there was no progress forward. It's like the story was that whatever the story was, like it was
stagnant.
It was a stalemated story. It's like, this is the story up to this point, and nothing else has changed. But after that, I'm pretty sure it was when 8th edition kicked off. They actually prodded the story forward a little. There was new lore and things like that. And I kind of like...
Gilliman's alive. And everyone was like, what? Yeah, the Death Guard are trying to kill him. And it was like, holy shit, we need to like fucking go over there and help. And then the orcs, you know, the Octarius War? Where like the largest war, like the biggest orc war that they couldn't deal with, they ran into a Tyranid Hive fleet, and they've just been fighting in the Octarius sector for the last like century.
Yeah, which is a really good idea. Until the Tyranids eat them all. Oh god, well that's terrifying.
No, the orcs won.
So yeah, that's a really odd play. Like, so if I'm assuming anyone that watches this fucking video knows about Warhammer, but if you don't know, orcs get bigger and stronger by fighting things. So
Tyranids can adapt to any fight.
And the Tyranids also get more biomass, allowing them to form a bigger army by killing things and consuming the biomass. So either way, whoever was going to win that fight was going to come out like fucking supercharged.
When they did that, they were like, "This is." So when that happened, they were like, "This is worse. This is really bad." And it's like, okay, yeah, it's really bad, but like, what's the option?
It's a time saving.
The Tyranids were heading to Terra, and the orcs were about to fucking waffle stomp half of our galaxy. Yeah. This was just to save time. Like,
we need a few years to think about this, because it also wasn't. It was also, I'm assuming this battle went on for like a century or two. It wasn't like
the
overnight.
Descriptions of it from like, this is from memory, so I could be wrong, but the descriptions of it are like, orc gargants were fighting hierophants. The beasts, like the orc council, were like fighting swarm lords in like the opening melee to this. Several freebooters showed up just to steal Tyranid bits to try to settle the Imperium. And the orc spores and the Tyranid spores were fighting each other in giant clouds in the atmosphere.
It's just like
real shit.
Like combat at a fucking DNA level.
Literally an entire ecosystem had been like terror. It was a barren rock because anything that was edible, the Tyranids ate it, and anything that was digestible, the orcs grew from it because they're fungus. And so you just have this barren rock where the bodies of the dead support the next wave of living that crashes into them. Like,
pretty metal. All right, we've waffled on for a long time.
there was like there was
3-minute trailer.
like there's like a fucking Gretchen like knife fighting a Ripper. Like that's just fun.
It's a
Like,
good time for everyone. All right, Marlowette, Prof, you got final thoughts? We've waffled on.
No,
Yeah.
I think I said everything I needed to say.
It's a cool
all
trailer.
like 5 words of it. Yeah,
Yeah, and you guys.
Yeah, well,
You too.
We take it over. Shut up.
dude,
Nerd.
I love this. I love this stuff.
It's so good.
A little detail I noticed is when you like focus on the guard, like the guardsman who we follow throughout the trailer.
Yeah.
He's looking at the same angle as the Emperor. So when we get that smash cut, we kind of get that sort of symbology of the Emperor is humanity, which is what he is in lore. He's basically the chaos god of humanity.
He's also like the worst dad ever.
Yeah, but he wasn't building the Imperium for the Primarchs or the Space Marines. He was building it for humanity. So those tools would have eventually, like, they were tools.
Gone
It was a
old
tool.
Yeller style.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, guys.
literally. That's what he did to the Thunder Warriors.
Yeah, here's your
Like, he
cousin, the
fucking-
Thunder Warriors. Wonderful. All right. I did the pre-shill, so you can do the post-shill. Shill away!
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
I almost believed it that time.